Thank you for tuning in to the Vonte NYC podcast. I am your host, Vonte, and today we have Selector Shaw join with us today. What's good, bro?
Not much, buddy.
DJ Spaz is on tour again. She was only here for episode 1 in the last episode. She is on tour. Right now she's in Albany doing some great DJ work. We will have her back on the show soon. I want to shout out to my listeners all across the globe, especially those in Australia still battling the effects from the wildfires. My prayers go out to you guys and my folks in Puerto Rico who are experiencing those earthquake damages. Again, our prayers go out to you. If there's anything we can do on our end, just feel free to reach out. We'll try to make it happen as best as possible. All right, now, today, I am joined with special guests. It's been hell trying to get her in the building, but I got her in here today. Not hell, but it's been rough. It's been a task, yeah. But we do have from Brooklyn, the rapper, actress, Queen Mistique.
Got your nigga open, I'm such a tease, but he can never get next to me. For a feature, no less than 3. Labels wanna invest in me.
Mistique, what's going on?
What's up, y'all? You already know it's the queen in the building.
How you feeling today?
I'm great. I'm here.
Yeah, finally, right? You made it.
I'm here.
I'm glad you made it. How's your new year so far?
New Year's been really good. I've kind of just been blueprinting how I want my year to be, getting everything together, everything ready, just kind of game planning, like, all right, it's top of the year. I got to make sure this is the best year that I do
facts.
have thus far. And every year following should be even better. But, yeah, you already know.
So for those who are listening, they might see the title and they'll realize that Mystique is spelled with an I and not a Y. Can
exactly.
you give some clarification on that?
Oh, you know the vibes already. I don't give these niggas a reason to ask why. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Mystique with an I, not a Y.
Now, Sha knows me for a long time, and he knows that I'm a big fan of perseverance. And when I say perseverance, it's people who know what they're passionate about, but sometimes they face setbacks or just little things that may have them pause their passion for a minute. Now, looking into your career, I've seen you've been making music for at this point, like a decade, right? Since
absolutely.
Like and then it looks like you took a little break. Just talk about that early process for you in music.
Okay, so I started graduated high school about like 2009. I started like right around that when I graduated high school. But I really, really started getting into it about 2010, 2011. That's when I really was like, all right. Especially like 2010. It was like, it's game time. Started off doing my own thing, all that good stuff. So my break, I actually took like a good 5-6 year break because I became a mommy. Yes, thank you.
And well, not to cut you off. See, I do my research a lot when I do these podcasts, and
that's good.
That stumped me, and that's good that you keep that lifestyle kind of like to yourself and portray your. Okay, keep going.
I had to take a break. I became a mommy, kind of focused on that, and then it was like, all right, let me give it. I think that's good enough time for me. That definitely it took a toll on me because it was like, all right, damn, now my window is shorter, so now I really gotta apply pressure to the fucking max, which is one of my mottos that I always use. Like everything I do, I make sure I apply pressure to the max. You feel me? So took a break, became mommy, all that good stuff, and then it was like, all right, it's time to get back. Let's go. I don't got no more time to waste. All right, that's it. Love you, baby, but yeah, mommy got it. It's time mommy get back to the grind. So
why do you think your window got shorter?
As you get older, and then as a female too, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was as I get older, I was like, all right, nah, it's time, because you know what I'm saying. You ain't trying to be coming out no 35-year-old rapper. Like, first of all, it takes time as it is to break through the game. It takes a lot of work, ground up to really get to where you want to be. So it's no time to waste. It's game time. Apply pressure to the max. At this point, it's all or nothing. So that's how I'm moving.
Yeah, because you do get those instances where there's some people who get like, they start later on in their career and they end up popping. Like, I think 2 Chainz started off late in his career, late in age. Jay-Z even got popping when he was later in age. Like,
males.
Female really got it popping later on in life.
And plus, with this day and age now, it's different. It's a lot different now with this day and age. A lot of the female rappers are more younger. So you ain't seeing you know what I'm saying? So it's game time. Like I said, it's grind time. I'm on demon timing. That's how, that's the energy I'm coming with.
So back in the early stages, did you have a great support system? Were people really on your side when it came to music?
Yes, I definitely did. I still do. And it's crazy because a lot of my supporters that I had back then, even throughout the years that I took the break to just kind of focus on being a mom, they was all like, come on, I'm waiting, let's go, we ready for the queen's return. They pushing. I'm like, you know what, it's game time. I got to give them what they want. Obviously nobody really left my side. Everybody is still, that I had from back then, they still like, oh my God, you came back even bigger and better, and it's like, it's only right, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of good hearing that they were supportive of that break, because I was going to ask, like, did you feel any pressure to jump right back into it?
I did. Like, I had a lot of people like, what's up? I'm ready for another song. And I'm like, oh, I'm on mommy mode right now. But I still was doing things in the line. Like, I still was doing things behind the scenes, like writing and, you know, but I was more behind the scenes. And now it's like, all right, now I'm back in front of the camera. What's up? Now I'm back.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's good to have you back. I think a breath of fresh air is that, you know, for Brooklyn, at least, that we got a lot of female rappers, dope female rappers emerging and just getting back on the scene, because there's a lot of testosterone in this borough, man. Like,
it is.
I feel like everybody's just so uptight, upbeat with each other. Like, just this creative vibe. You gotta understand, like, people are riding our wave. You get what I'm saying? Like, you see all these artists, these mainstream artists coming to Brooklyn and taking our sound and trying to make it pop. You know, it's because we the wave. People know it. We just need to unify and just get it done. Like, I don't understand. So with the female rappers coming along, I think it kind of like just, you know, helps that mold and just helps it work out.
It does. It creates that diversity too. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get it back popping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Nicki got Queens, Cardi got the Bronx, and Mystique got Brooklyn. Fuck is you talking about? What's up?
So speaking of like just getting it back, the game has changed a lot since 2010. Music has drastically changed, and I've been a fan of like independent artists from like as long as I can remember, right? So I know a lot of like Brooklyn artists that were around at that time and that still around today. So it's good to see you guys. But like, how was it like adapting to the changes? Because obviously the sound changed.
Oh, it definitely.
The way people critique music changed. So how do you kind of like transition from your old sound to your new sound?
With me, I definitely just got into my own lane. I got into my own zone. It was like, all right, listen, at the end of the day, I want to get a zone that I could push at this day and age, because like you said, it definitely did change. Back in the days, it was a lot, you know, it was more, I don't know, because these days it's kind of simple songs. It's just a catchy beat with a catchy hook. That's kind of what I noticed. It's not as, like, back in the days it was more lyrical and more this and that. Now it's more like, listen, give me a fire beat, give me a catchy repetitive hook, and you got a hit. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely different. You know, especially it definitely is different. Like I said, just adapting from back then. But I've been able to do it. I still push my own lane. I can't fully. I don't even see how to put it.
You fully transition into that. I guess what pandering to the people entirely. Like, you're still gonna stick to what you know.
Yeah, like I kind of still do what I want to do with it. I think they still do my lane, because I'm not really like the bandwagon. Like, I don't jump on the bandwagon. Like, all right, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do this because X, Y, and Z is doing that. I'm gonna do what Mystique want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that go.
No, it's good to hear. When I listen to artists too, I listen to see if they're trying to sound like anybody else that's out there. Because it's good to sound like somebody, you know, do a cover song and like homage to the sound. But when you take their whole lane and try to make it your own, it's not only cheesy, but it's kind of redundant. You know, like, how many times we're gonna hear this beat with this flow? At some point, it's not music anymore. It's just who got the best. It's like a compilation of words on the same beat. You know what I mean? Like,
pretty much.
Like, how many different hooks can you make on the same beat? No, but I'm just glad that you are not that type of artist.
Nah.
Now, speaking of New York, it could be independent artists, it could be mainstream. If you could pick 5 that you would work with right now, and I'm talking about, let's say a record label came through the door today and said, you know what, we're going to put out a project for you, but they all have to be features. You got to pick 5 features, 5 New York artists, independent, mainstream, but we're going to push this project for you. Who's the first 5 you're going with?
New York artists.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I want to hear who.
For me, New York. Fabulous is definitely one. I love Fab. Fab is definitely, even when it comes to my top 5, definitely Fab is one.
Interesting. We're going to talk about top 5 soon. I'm interested in hearing why.
I wish Meek was a New York artist, because I love Meek Mill, but unfortunately he's a Philly artist.
I can't claim him right now either, because he's the one who started talking about how all Brooklyn dudes beef for each other in New York. And it's like, bro, we know it. You don't got to put it out there. Like, we know what's going on.
I mean, I guess, to be honest with you, I think that he didn't say it with bad intentions, but he said it more like, yo, it's mad money out here. Like, yo, if y'all niggas stuck together, it's mad money out here that y'all could be getting versus beefing with each other. And it's true. I agree with that. This is the first time, like, in a long time I'm hearing Brooklyn everywhere, like Brooklyn artists, and I'm like, oh, this about to be a BTO Brooklyn takeover. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's amazing to see it. But then when niggas start beefing, then it's like shit go left and it could become real nasty. Trust me, it really could become nasty, and then people start losing. We don't want that. But back to the original question, as you were saying, Fab is definitely one. New York artist, Cardi is one too. I do love Cardi. You know, shout out to Cardi, definitely.
It's a lot of people.
Let me
I'm surprised
see.
you.
It is. I like. It is. I like. I'm trying to think. There's a few people I could name. I mean, Nicki's also one too. I would definitely do something with Nicki. Shout out to Nicki. Definitely been a supporter of hers from back in the days too. Love definitely. Who else? So let me see. So we got 3. I would do. I think right now I would definitely do. Papa Smoke got his thing going too, and Fabio, he got his thing going too right now.
So we got Fab, Fabio, Pop, Cardi, Nicki.
Yeah,
that's a decent lineup.
Definitely.
For a 5-track all feature project, I'll listen to it in a heartbeat.
Definitely.
Not even just because of the features, it's just because of the. Because I know what you sound like as an artist. I know kind of like vibe you going for, and then plus it's like. People would think those are like the obvious selections, but you gotta think you about to make a song, right? Like. Some people make genuine music for genuine reasons. They want people to actually fuck with their music. And I think that putting each of them for their own reasons on the track would make sense. Like, yeah, they got their own individual clout and whatever the case may be. But I would definitely listen to a 5-track album with them on feature.
Right.
I would fuck with it. I think that's a decent.
I think that'll be dope. We got different unique sounds. Everybody bring their, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Now, we're going to talk a little bit more about music, talk about upcoming projects and all that. Because I do want to touch on a lot of other topics with you today. Now, off those 5 artists, who is your top 5 rappers all time?
Oh boy, I knew that was coming.
Can I get mine really quick? Because people always ask me who's my top 5. And I, you know, I always mention this. You know, cheap plug. I host Lyrical Flexercise on IGTV. It's a freestyle show. Come up and get your bars off. But my top 5 rappers of all time, in no particular order, I gotta go with Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks is one of my top 5. Yeah. Second, this is my favorite rapper of all time, Jadakiss. So he's number 1. Even if it's no order, he's number 1. So I got Jada, I got Banks, Weezy. Weezy's like my. Weezy's in the debate of Jay-Z versus Weezy, I'm always gonna pick Weezy. That's me. You know, people gonna hate me for it. I'm from Brooklyn, whatever case. But in the debate for Jay-Z versus Weezy, rap wise, I'm always gonna pick Weezy.
They both Carters too, I think.
They both Carters, and they both
just like me.
Fuck. They're crazy, right? But in that debate of the cars, I'm picking Wayne. So I got Banks, Jadakiss, Weezy. People gonna be like, oh, you don't got no dead rappers. I don't think any. Rest in peace to the dead. You know, I don't put any of the dead in my top 5 though. Like they're just not my top 5. But my final 2 top 5 of my top 5 is it kind of changed recently too. Niggas gonna hate me, but Uncle Murda's in my top 5. If Uncle Murda watches this, we got some business to take care of. If you hear this too, we got some business. Uncle Murda's in my top 5 for various reasons.
He be waiting for the wrap up at the end of the year.
But he also you gotta listen to the shit that he dropped. Like Uncle Murda is nice. You feel me? Like Uncle Murda is not. The nigga he's nice. And to top off my top 5 rappers of all time, Lil Kim. Lil Kim.
I do. I love Kimmy.
Lil Kim is 100 on the chart for me, right? The next female is probably 75 or below for me. It's nobody. I don't care if you mention like Lauren dropping her little raps, whoever else rap back. Niggas is not fucking with Kim.
I love Kim.
On no degree.
I do, definitely.
So that's my top 5. Oh shit.
Definitely.
People gonna hear this and judge the hell out of me, but
no, there's nothing wrong with that. You got your top 5. Nobody can tell you who to pick in your top. Exactly.
Who's your top 5?
That's my top 5. If of all time rap artists. I was born in the 90s, so same. You know what I'm saying. I really got to be realistic at the same time too, as far as who I was really listening to. We got a few people that I really do I fuck with. Meek Mill is definitely one of them that I really do love as far as rappers. We got Meek Mill. Little Kim is also one of them too, so we share that mutually. Fabulous is also another one. Nice with it, like love it.
I got my opinions on Fab.
I do. I like A Boogie too.
As one of your top 5, A Boogie, interesting. Let me hear this.
I do.
Don't get me wrong, I fuck with A Boogie.
Wait, did I not include him in my who I would work with in my? No, we gotta add 6 people in. No, we gotta add Artisan. I do love artists, so no, we gotta add him in.
Right,
that's a must. We gotta add him.
It's an interesting one.
It is. Top, though. It is. He is. I love Boogie. I like his music.
People take away his lyricism too when they listen to like his melodies and.
I love it.
Some shit too.
I like it.
To his shit a lot.
Okay, so we got we got Meek, Kim, Boogie is one of them. Who else do I of all time?
You said Fab as well.
I said Fab too?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 4. Let me see. Who else would I say of all time? Weezy is definitely one of them too.
Yeah,
I think I need a top 6.
I was gonna say top 10, but
no. 10 is too much.
Yeah, 10 is grabbing people.
I don't know. Weezy is definitely one.
That,
he is. He definitely is. He is.
Yeah, Weezy. He about to drop some shit soon too. The funeral joint, if he didn't drop it already. Some random ass album. I hope it's fire. But yeah, just it's interesting to hear. What you feel about that? Meek Mill's in my top 10. As much as I don't, he's not my preference rapper. He's definitely my top 10 of rappers. Like that man can rap his ass off. Can't take that from him. It's just
he is.
It's just that like I'm into like, and it's crazy I'm mentioning this because we're gonna go into this a little bit. I'm into like not the rap beefs, but like I know about the little drama that goes on behind, especially like in Philly. Like I'm a big battle rap fan, so like I was in tune with all that shit going on. Meek did a couple of things, said a couple of things I ain't really so, but him as a rapper, he got it top 10. Now speaking of rap beef, back in the day when you had like the Nas, Jay-Z, even if Big
whole
and Pac,
Ether thing.
yeah, but even if like Big and Pac too got killed over like other stuff, I feel like the beef was still music for a bit. And some people have been able to keep rap beef without anybody getting hurt. Why do you think times have changed where now, and if there's a diss track, everybody wants to get killed all of a sudden? What's going on with that?
I think at this point, it's a lot more clout chasing going on at this point, to be honest with you. So now it's like niggas ain't gonna just deal with shit just musically. Now it's like, my nigga, I'm outside, matter of fact. Like, come see me, come pull up. So now nobody don't want niggas ain't trying to look pussy. So it's like, oh, you outside? I'm coming. I'm gonna air that shit out. You feel me? So automatically right then and there, it's more of that. It's not more like, well, let me hear you go do something to this beat. Let me talk your shit on. That ain't, it's clip for that. Now it's, nigga, I'm outside and I'm pulling, send me the Addy, I'm hunting her down. You feel me? Like, that's what it is at this point. So it's like, listen, I'm outside, send me the Addy, I'm pulling up on that nigga and I'm airing that shit out. So that's how it is now at this point.
I just feel like the game has changed from friendly competition to friendly fire. That's
completely.
That's what I kind of coined it as. I
right.
was thinking about it like 2 weeks ago when I was, no, not 2 weeks ago. It was just recent when Casanova and
with Pop Smoke.
I was like, why does, like, if you guys are gonna do the little back and forth, make some wavy music, going at each other, but make it a vibe. Don't sit there and tell you're gonna run them down and all. Like, wow, bro, you don't have to put this.
Got time. They be like, listen, I'm ready to clap this nigga.
Yeah, so don't make the track if you know what this is gonna lead to. You know
That's true.
People put themselves in these situations.
That's true.
Like, you could have made a wavy track, threw a little shot at Casanova, and still had a wavy club hit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people still gonna play that shit in the club too. Like, but it's like, I just feel like this is what
not like how shit's not like how it used to be back in the days.
It's definitely not like how it used to be, and I just
completely different.
But that's the guys. The women kind of keep it. This record?
No, I mean it's not really more
hip hop diss records and shit like that. I don't listen to those. But like,
no, but I mean, it shit still could get physical too, depending on who you dealing with. Cause not everybody. Cause I remember even when I don't even like speaking on female rap beef at all. I just rather not. But like I remember when Cardi and Nicki, they had their situation. Sometimes depending on who you fucking with, niggas want to get physical. Like it ain't just you gonna talk your shit on in the blogs or talk your shit in your songs or talk about me or talk about my kid. And shit could really go left. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on who you dealing with. Because not everybody's like, listen, nigga, the female suits, send me that Addy, I'm hunting her down too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I only see that on the mainstream, but I don't really, like, just thinking about all, like, the independent rappers who don't really get signed to labels. Do you know about any, like, you don't got to name it?
I don't know. I'm really, to be honest, I'm more focused on the money. I ain't got time for all that shit. That's why I don't even like speaking on
I think that's how
all that rap beef shit.
Because I feel like when you're signed,
that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Money, you got so much money that you need this, like, beef and all this other entertainment to keep you sane. Like, because all that money could drive you crazy, right? You need other aspects in life, the shit that you don't get being rich. Like, if I'm rich, I don't need to beef with nobody, but it's like, damn, I need that aspect being a rapper, the hood rapper. You know what I'm saying? I need that. So let me go ahead and beef with the next type of artist on some shit.
There's a couple artists out there that I know for a fact they just sit down there and go out there looking for trouble for
right.
No apparent reason for clout.
Yeah, I don't got time for all that.
Now, before we get into what you have next music, because again, we're going to talk about more. Being from Brooklyn, and I don't really want to mention this guy, but it's the year of the rat for the Lunar New Year, if anybody's listening to this. So I just, for the first and only time, I think I'm going to mention him on my podcast. What do you feel about this whole Tekashi 6ix9ine situation?
Honestly, I don't really know much about the situation, so
in a nutshell, right?
I can't really speak on it. I don't know much. I hear bits and pieces, but I can't really speak on it. I don't know.
Now, here's a question I want to ask then. If you were in a situation where it's like you'd be technically claimed a rat, right? But you know that the situation is a situation where it's your life versus your freedom, really. Like, because I don't know how to put it, because I just think now I'm thinking about it. I feel like even if he goes free, he's still a dead man. All right, we're not gonna talk about Tekashi.
We're not gonna talk about that. Yes,
I thought about it, and his whole situation is complex. Just trying to think about the shit.
I don't know. Whatever Daniel's dealing with, that's on him. I don't know. That has nothing to do with me. I have no bits and I have no input on that.
So we're gonna
get back to me
about women empowerment. Now, this is not gonna be a typical women empowerment Q&A session, because. I mean, of course, as a woman, you're going to definitely raise or have your standards as high as possible, right? You're going to make sure that you are putting yourself out there as top dog. Here's what I want to know. Lizzo, very, very great body positive image. She's free, as all women and all people should be, right? Do you think that some of the things that people do or women do as women empowerment can just be a little extra or a drag?
Absolutely. The
incident with her at the basketball game, right? People were like, she shouldn't have been shaking her ass in a thong at a basketball game. So one half is saying, you know, let her live her free life. She's doing what she got to do. Me, I'm just like, you're at a basketball game. Like, it's like we want to praise you for being you as a woman, right? As we want to do all women, but it's like, do you feel like, I guess the real question is, do you feel like some of them take the fact that they're accepted and use it to their advantage?
I think some people drag things. So, you know, some people definitely could drag things. Sometimes it's not even, all that is unnecessary, you know. I don't know. People have a tendency to just really drag shit sometimes. And I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they have their own personal reasons why they feel to do that, but I don't know. I just feel like people just be dragging shit. Even other people just dragging shit. Like, all right, it's not even that serious. I think all of that. I hate to talk about shit like that, to be honest. But sometimes I just feel like people be dragging shit. Like, sometimes it's just not called for. Like, like what you get out of doing that? Was it like attention? Was it an attention seeking move? Was it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the logics behind it, but that has nothing to do with me. So with us
being in 2020, you know, we're in the modern times. You as a female entertainer, do you feel like you get the short end of the stick? Do you feel like gender is holding you back from some of the things you want to accomplish?
I think sometimes with this industry, it's definitely a more male-dominated industry. So sometimes being a female, people might try to sleep on you and this and that. But to be real with you, now the way shit is going, the door is really wide open when it comes to females. So, you know, I don't get slept on a lot because at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah, you got the talent.
You know, talent is one, looks is another. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then personality is a whole nother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me, listen, I'm a triple threat. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole package that come with me. I do it all. So you get a lot of diversity when it comes to me. But gender, sometimes it does. Because some males are more like, I'd rather work with a male And it's like you sleeping on talent, and then you turn around when niggas blow up. Now it's a woulda, coulda, shoulda, but it's too late for all that. You know what I'm saying?
Too late for that. I've seen a lot of opportunities.
Absolutely, people sleep. I tell niggas don't sleep on me, but regardless, I'ma wake you up. So
I hear that.
That's how I move.
I hear that. And the reason I ask that too is because, like I said, I look at you and I know that you're talented. I know that you come with the full
Thank
package.
you.
And it's like. We spoke a little bit off air about, you know, people listening to some of your covers to your songs, and then, you know, they follow you or whatever the case may be. So I just think that, like, in a world full of all the things that can go right because you are a woman, and then, you know, I just think that talent does speak for itself. And I just think that, like, with all the females today just really getting their foot into the door, whether it be music, whether it be acting, whether it be everything, I think that we're coming to a time where the guys are kind of like, all right, you know, they're not just another spoke on the wheel. They're gonna get this shit turning. So I see a lot more collaborations when it comes to entertainment and women. So it's good to see that you guys are
stepping up, breaking through these doors. Like, what's
I can
up?
still see the way it still like kind of like brings you down when it's like, all right, it's not right there yet though. It's not just right there. Now you did mention that you have a baby.
I do.
Being in entertainment now, I know that could be a hassle, but also can be a hassle is relationships. How are you with relationships?
Relationships with who? Because anything could be relationship. Business relationships, friendships are relationships.
Relationship I'm talking about.
You talking about relationships like with guys?
Yes, with guys. Are you with anybody?
I am. I'm currently, yes, I am in a relationship as we speak. I am.
I can't attest to it as of when it airs. I don't know what's gonna happen these couple of. No, I'm joking. But so how was it balancing all that then? Are they supportive of?
Yes, thank God. I'm with a man that's very supportive. Notice I said a man, not a boy, not a man. He's very supportive of what I do. He stays on top of me. In pause. Woo! I mean that too. You know what I'm saying? I want to flip over there. But yeah, we're not gonna get into all of that. But no, he definitely does. He stays on top of me whatever I need to do. You know, like I always, he's like my human checklist. You know, babe, did you do this? Did you do that? You supposed to call this person. You supposed to do that. All right, did you line up there? Did you always? And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't. Oh, look at the time. Come on, you gotta go. You know, so he's very supportive in everything I do, which is amazing. Because to have somebody like that, you know, because we're always together. So to have somebody like that in my corner, it definitely pushes me. It keeps me on top of what I need to do. You know, stuff like that. It's a really good support system, honestly.
Does he do entertainment? Does he do music?
No, he doesn't.
So how good is that feeling, like having somebody as the greatest support system that is not in your field? Because I know sometimes a lot of relationships don't work because the two aren't in the same field type. So it's like, damn, you out there making music or doing shows, and I do this for my job. Like, we're never gonna be able to be around each other. Like, so how does it feel having somebody like on your side that's not in this field?
It's amazing. It really is amazing because he gets to come with me to whatever I have to do, whatever venues. And the good thing about him is that he's very secure. So he'll let me walk and hold the door, let me walk in and watch all the niggas looking at me when I walk by, watching my ass when I walk by, and he'll just laugh, and then he'll hear the niggas. You hear the remarks be, oh, God damn, we just be sitting there and we laugh together about it. So he's secure, which makes me feel a lot better too. Because trust me, I dealt with an insecure nigga before that couldn't take it, and oh my God, forget it. Oh, you don't need to this, you don't need to that, and I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like, I ain't got time for that. You're not holding me back from my passion. This has been my career before you, and it's gonna be my career after you. And guess what? That nigga is gone. So
I always allude to the fact that there's 7 billion plus people in the world. Like, if you're not for it, like.
It is. And people got to be secure within themselves. At the end of the day, the way I look at shit is a person going to do what they want to do regardless. You could be, listen, I done been the best woman to, I would say, I guess a boy. I done been the best woman ever. I mean, everything you could think of, that was me. Did anything you could think of as your dream woman, that was me. And still got played. So, you know what that taught me? I said, nah, that told me it don't matter. You could give a nigga the world, you still gonna get played at the end of the day. So you just gotta move accordingly, you know? You move, you guarded, but you gotta move accordingly, you know what I'm saying? Stay on top of shit, pay attention to red flags. Don't ignore them shits, because them shits is gonna come back around and bite you in the ass later. And that had to happen to me, trying to ignore this or trying to, you know, turn a blind eye to this and that. And that shit came back and killed me. I was like, fuck. And it's not like I didn't know. Sitting there, you know, wishful thinking and hoping this person gonna change. Wishful thinking will kill you. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that comes into play with this, and that's even for females, like friends that I have. I try to tell them, like, listen, you got to be real. Whatever red flags you see from the beginning, you got to pay attention to them shits for real. Because certain things we may be able to work on, but certain things, some people are stuck in their ways and they're not going to change. You know what I'm saying? A baby ain't going to hold the nigga. All right, a nigga that don't want to be kept ain't nothing you gonna be able to do to keep that nigga. You feel me? And that's real shit. It don't matter. You could be the baddest bitch, fattest ass, best pussy, best head, wettest this, tightest. It don't matter. Bringing the most money to the table, doing this, that shit means nothing. If a nigga want to go out there and go do him, that nigga is gonna do that. That's it. You move accordingly. I just play the cards that a nigga deal me. You know what I'm saying? That's actually, I know Nicki had a song with that line, and she was like, I just play the cards that nigga. And it's true. You gotta play the cards these niggas deal you. You know what I'm saying?
I hope whoever's listening, tuning and watching, is taking
absolutely.
This
you got to play chess, not checkers, mommy.
Yeah, you definitely got You know the vibes, man. We got cloth talk up here. Now, just balancing everything in life it could be a lot. Music, family, relationship. Now you also do some acting, right? Mm-hmm. Talk about that. Like, what are you working on right now?
So I've been doing acting since high school. I love acting. It's one of my greatest passions. And to be honest with you, I actually do like acting more than music. Really? And that's real shit. I love acting. For me, it was, I love music. I love music. I love entertaining, but I love acting. Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm more focused on the music aspect right now because I have a lot of my goals right now with more music. But I did have a project that I was working on with he does film also. His name is Julian McClure. Okay. He does film. It was something we were kind of brainstorming on because I like to brainstorm on ideas too. I get very creative. Like even my videos, I do the treatment for my videos. Okay. I direct my videos. Okay. I know what I want. I know the vision I have, and I just have everybody around me help me bring it to life. So it's something we were working on too, that we're trying to, I don't know if we're going to be able to get it done because unfortunately he's in Virginia right now. But hopefully, Julian, if you're listening to this, we got to get something. We got to figure that out though. At the end of the day, that's a flight away. It's right there. But it's something I really do want to do because I want people to be able to see how diverse I am. You know what I'm saying? Because not only do I rap, but if I want to sing, I could sing. If I want to get on my reggaeton Spanish shit, I could get on that too. If I want to hop on my Jamaican shit, you already know, bad girl pull up and you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, that's what I do. And then, we do the acting too. So you get it all when it comes to me. That's what I love about myself. I'm like, damn, I love you. So I just look in the mirror like, damn, I love you, bitch. You really that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
One of the things I like about people that I speak to, and my platform is just so we could bring people up, share their stories, get a little bit insight of what it's like being somebody in the entertainment field. And what I like is people that come with more than one jack of trade because it's like, all right, you can make music, but then so can maybe the next person. Right? What do you do if music doesn't fall through and you got a plan? Like, that, you're not one track minded. And it's good to see all this stuff is a breath of fresh air to me because it's like chasing a lot of goals, a very ambitious person.
Exactly.
Something I didn't touch on when we were talking about relationships is that I really want to hear your just your feedback on because this is something that I feel like hearing from a woman, it can really be received well. I had a friend recently who was going through a lot of domestic violence stuff. Unfortunately, she's no longer here with us, right? And it could be times where it's like you think about it from the outside looking in, like, can you get out of that situation? Like, why are you still sticking around if this is the case such and such? How do you feel about the whole situation of domestic violence?
Whew, very touchy topic, but I'm definitely, and there's so many females that deal with it and they kind of keep quiet. You won't know, and everybody's gonna come out and tell you.
Yeah, they're not. Like,
they're not.
You would never know half the situations.
Exactly, and even me speaking, I've definitely been a victim of domestic violence too. A lot of people don't know that, but I've been there as well. And one thing I could say is that shit is not worth it. Once a nigga start putting hands on you and all of that, you got to get out of that situation for real, because at that point he's lost all respect for you, and it only goes downhill from there. This and him curse first. It starts verbally. That's the first way. It starts with the verbal disrespect and all of that. Then it goes to with the verbal comes the emotional. The emotional abuse too, because now niggas start fucking with your self-esteem, got you feeling like you ain't shit, things like that. So, but then it start getting physical, like what you said, But when it comes to domestic violence, honestly, once it starts, it's not gonna stop, and it just escalates from there, literally. And some people may think, oh, he's gonna change or he's never gonna do it again. Nah, and that's not love. At that point, you gotta love yourself more. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been there personally. I've been there, and I had to really, at that point, I dropped my crown, and I was like, yo, what the hell am I doing? Like, nah, like I can't let. I'm like, no. Because at that point, it becomes either you gonna kill me or I'm gonna kill you, and I ain't letting you kill me.
Do people, underestimate the value of love? Because I hear a lot of women say, you know, I have to stay or I choose to stay for these reasons. What are the reasons?
No, it's no reason. At the end of the day, whatever it is, you got kids with him, it's okay. Don't let that be the reason why you decide to stay, because at the end of the day, you may not even live to enjoy these kids that you have. You feel me? Like, guys underestimate their strength. Like, sometimes a guy can hit you and you don't, I'm telling you, he wouldn't even realize that's how hard he hit you. You may think, oh, it's just something light, and that nigga hit you and knock your ass out, you know what I'm saying? Or really hurt you on some real shit. And sometimes you never know. It could be he hit you and you hit your head somewhere else. It don't gotta be exactly just the hit he hit you, but it could be the way you fall. It could be a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. When it comes to DV, you gotta just let that shit go. That shit is toxic. It starts off with the toxic shit. That's how it starts. I know people like, oh, the word toxic is overused. I don't give a fuck. It starts off with the nigga being toxic, or y'all relationship in general being toxic. Once y'all start losing trust, once respect go down the drain, all that type of stuff, shit start getting toxic and all of that, and it just goes left from there. And that's where all that DV starts from. DV don't just start out of nowhere. It starts off with shit getting toxic. You know what I'm saying? It stems from there. So
it's just based on that experience. Plus, I worked in a DV shelter for some time.
So
I would hear stories all the time. You know, I never really get to ask people, and I never know that, you know, when I ask that, some of those people may have gone through it before. So it's kind of like a shock when I hear that you said you've gone through it. I didn't expect that.
Yes,
so
people, like, trust me, you would never know. There's a lot of females that have been through it. And I mean, don't get it twisted. There's some females that get aggressive with these niggas too, like that beat the shit out of a nigga real quick. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like I said, I've been through it, and I really had to pick my crown up and really love myself more and say, nah, you can't do this. You can't, like, you can't. I picked my crown up, and from that, I vowed to myself, I would never let a nigga put hands on me and do none of that type of shit, because that shit is not cool. You walking around with bruises, people asking you, oh, what happened there? You trying to front, making up lies and all that because you ain't trying to look crazy. It's not even worth it. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, trust me, you ain't no nigga worth killing you. I don't care. Ain't no nigga worth your life. Ain't no love that deep. That's not love at the end of the day. Once that shit start to shift to DV, it's clipped for that. That nigga don't love you no more. He don't respect you no more. And that's it. That's how that go. But for all my females though, for real, please, when shit start getting to that, no, I really need them to listen. If that nigga could put hands on you and do shit, that nigga could end up killing you. I've heard so many situations where niggas killing their girlfriend, shooting their girlfriend, this and that, or even girls shooting their man too. You know what I'm saying? Once shit start getting toxic, it's like, all right, it's a million people out there. And I know some people feel like, oh, well, I love him. We got this. Listen, I've loved before, and I will love again. You feel me? Sometimes you got to put that in your head, like, listen, I love before, I will love again. You know, shit like that. You can't look, oh, well, I love him. I've spent this much time with him. Fuck it. At the end of the day, it's not worth your life. Once shit start going left, you got to break away. Y'all may have certain ties, but you got to break away. You got to figure it out. And you know what I'm saying? Even me, I had to figure it out. I was like, you know, you got certain ties, things you want to hold on to. It's like, nah, fuck that shit. It's not worth it. You gotta go. You ain't killing me. So
you always start over.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I said.
I want the people listening, you know.
People are uncomfortable with change, Vonte. That's what it is. People are very uncomfortable with change. People like to, you know, stay on the same track they've been on. They don't like change, but sometimes change is good. Change is good. You know, positive change is good.
Not even just of course. Necessary. I want people, again, you know, you got a rapper from Brooklyn who is faced a lot in life, you know, came back from all the adversities, took some time off the drawing board, came back, you know, with the music, family, and to know that she got a story that, you know, others can relate to. Don't think it's just somebody out there that won't listen or don't know what you're going through. You know, you got to speak to somebody. Again, that's a topic that working with women in that kind of environment, and there's known people that have gone through the real trials and tribulations of it. I just wanted to touch on that a little bit.
Of course,
I'm glad that you spoke on it too.
No, that's a must, because there's a lot of females that are fighting silent battles, and like I said, you're not gonna know. They're not gonna, like, nobody would know that I ever been through that, because I'm not putting that shit on the mainstream, or you know what I'm saying. But I'm speaking because I want people to understand. Like, don't trust me. Beautiful people, like, you went through that. You bad. You did. that shit don't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm telling you, like Nick, I said, you could give a nigga the world, and that nigga would still turn around and play you. Like, you feel me? Yeah. Even it's crazy. I was just watching this new thing everybody would talk about, the A Fall from Grace, that shit with Tyler Perry, and I was like, yo, that shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be having their own MOs out of here, and you gotta also look and see how niggas was raised. There's a lot of broken men out here that are really broken, and they're not raised off of love. They're raised off of survival. All right, so you gotta really do your homework on who you dealing with and know their background, because all of these things play a factor in the way you get treated or the way that really, it plays a huge factor. So you gotta realize some of these niggas out here really be leeches. Trust me. Looking for a female that got her shit together to use her as a come up. You feel me? And you know, females, oh, we love him, we riding, it's all right, baby, you at your low, I got you, I'ma ride for you, we gonna get you back on your feet doing this and that. Trust me. Worst move, I'm telling you, because these niggas, you will build these niggas up, that nigga will turn around and leave you for the next bitch. All right?
Queen Mistique is in the building.
In the motherfucking building.
Now listen, we know that very, very hardworking music artists. Last decade was a lot of trial and error, making sure that you came back strong. What could we expect from you this decade going further?
A lot of motherfucking pressure. I'm keeping my lubes on these bitches' necks all day. This year, like I said, I have a project I'm working on, Queen's Return. I'm trying to get that out for a very first mixtape I'm dropping. You know, now that I'm back, it's like, all right, boom, drop my EP. Very soon. Very, 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 very soon. I'm just literally, everything's pretty much done on there. It's literally, I'm just putting together a few more things or whatever. I'm trying to see if I want to add something or take out or whatever the case is. Just kind of I'm in the finalizing stage. Gotcha. That's pretty much done. That's soon.
I know that's kind of a stressful part too as an artist, like that finalizing stage.
Because you want to make sure it's perfect. You want to make sure the lineup of your songs is right, so it's hitting a certain way. You know, shit like that. A lot of shit. Interviews, photo shoots, videos, a lot of visuals. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to promote mixtape or EPs at any point, come back to the show and we definitely will have you 100%.
Oh, you know the vibes, of course.
Also, if you're trying to rap, you know, I got my freestyle series popping, Lyrical Flexercise. I will keep you up to date.
Okay.
With that. Come through, get some bars off. Because like you said, I mean, I know it too. You know, lyrical is still there. Like, it's not just trying to make the best bop, but I hate a bar, so I'll be reaching out and we get right if you need to.
Of course.
Where can we find your current music and your social media? All
right, so you guys can find me on Instagram at Queen Mistique. That's QueenMistique. On my Instagram, we got the link, everything. You link to my YouTube, all that good shit. YouTube, you type in Queen space Mistique. Gotcha. Remember, Mistique with an I and not a Y. I'm not gonna reiterate why, but you know the vibes. You feel me? Everything, what else? Everything, Facebook, Queen Mistique. Everything is kind of like Queen Mistique, Queen Mistique, Queen Mistique.
That's how I did my research. I remember you saying you can send me a bio, and I was like, bio? I mean, if you're an artist, you feel me, you got to be out there somehow.
Exactly.
I do my homework like everybody else should.
As you should.
I'll make sure that my DJ, we have like music critique episodes where we just throw some music on it.
Okay.
Me, myself, and my other DJ, we talk about.
I seen that.
Yeah, so we're going to definitely have you on one of your tracks on for the next one. Definitely, I want them to kind of like break down with me the style of Queen Mistique.
Okay.
I enjoyed having you today.
I enjoyed being here.
I'm glad we finally got into.
Absolutely.
You know,
it's only
not
right.
the last time we'll be working together, so it's only a see you later for now, right?
There you
ladies
go.
and gentlemen, if you want to know more about Queen Mistique, get in tune with her music. You know, social media, she's out there, she's lit, does everything.
Coming for everything they said I couldn't have. That's the vibe.
I go by Vonte. I am joined with my guy, Selector Shaw, is going to close us out for the show, and you've been tuned in to the Vonte NYC podcast.
Bow.
Oh my